I'd like to, but I don't know where we've got to because we've changed locations.
Not really.
Well, we're all
We were
outside the
still
building that we
in
got
the
inside.
museum, weren't we?
Yeah, we sort of wrapped up at the end of your investigatory stuff,
Yeah,
I believe.
Because if
we were planning the heist, but we hadn't started executing anything apart from just wandering around and annoying people, I think.
I do seem to think me and Craig was near the staircase, and we were trying to access another staircase. Is what our plan was at the end of the session.
Would you like the old map back and just reverse in time ever so slightly to finish off whatever it was you were planning on doing?
I'm not bothered. If we got told that they were shutting up and we had to leave the
I mean, it won't
museum,
have NPCs on it, but I'll just make a new map without any dynamic lighting on. 2 seconds.
No, no. I mean, sorry, I was just confused that we were inside. Is the place shut now? Is it nighttime and we've been
So
kicked out?
this is just the map for when you were to start the heist. If you want to start before it all starts and just pre-plan and all of that, yeah. It's just I've just made the map for when the respective heists take place. Hang on, if this makes things slightly easier.
if it's easier, you could just say that time ran out and they were shutting
No,
shop.
I'm not going to fast forward you in time. I made the map, and you were all still on that map anyway. Because I just amended the original map. But if I move you all just to a regular version, now it's daytime again. There's just no guards and stuff on there, but that's fine.
Because looking at the notes I made, we tried to do some social engineering and some stealthy stuff. I think we kind of failed on both, but we did notice some surveillance orbs and saw what kind of uniforms the guards were wearing.
Yeah, and
they're all quite
we ascertained
complacent.
that the office was upstairs and the stuff was downstairs, and where the stairs were.
Yeah, there was a staircase down here. I can't remember if that was upstairs or downstairs.
That
but
was
there's
downstairs. Upstairs,
and that was
said top
I've
left.
I've got on my notes magic door at bottom.
Well,
So I assume that was ascertained or determined somehow that it's some sort of magically locked door.
And that was down here near the entrance.
And that was
there some sort,
just down here, yeah.
Is there a special spell to unlock your back door?
Mine,
it's a D4.
No.
It's a D4. Roll a D4.
And then, if I remember correctly, was the door to upstairs up here somewhere? I said, but there's just
You didn't say where, but yeah, you said we were told top left.
Top left, yeah. So it's somewhere in that room in the top left. There's just not a visible staircase there because there isn't one on the map that I've told.
And upstairs was out of bounds, but that's where like admin and stuff was, and
yeah, that's like where his office is, and presumably his bedroom and stuff like that.
So he lives in as well.
Yeah, it's
it's like a big estate, and he just has the bottom floor is essentially a giant museum to his achievements and stuff.
Oh, an maniac.
And then he'll live above somewhere. I forgot I said there was an upstairs. I'm not going to lie. I've only made a downstairs map, and
we may want to go upstairs.
Does he live downstairs then?
No, he still lives upstairs. If you choose to go upstairs, you'll just have to theatre of the mind, an office, and then a living room and a bedroom. It's like, you know what they look like in general. I'll give you loose descriptive things.
Before we leave, is there any chance of attempting to hide inside the museum and wait for there to be less people about?
You can try. Where are you going to hide?
Well, I was thinking that easiest one would be towards the bottom left of the entrance. There's a boat there.
There is, yeah, like a little kayak.
Yeah. Thinking you could potentially get inside that and hide.
The particularly famously cavernous spaces that are kayaks
Yep.
that generally just have room for your legs and you sit with your entire top half out of the water.
I'm gonna.
You're going to try with your goat legs to
Yes.
squeeze yourself into a kayak.
And when you go in, are you going to say "Yippee kayak, motherfucker"?
No, because that wouldn't really help me hide.
Oh God! But maybe when you get out.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm happy to allow you to try and stuff yourself awkwardly into a very small kayak space.
I mean, I was looking. I mean, there's some sort of train or car in the other, the next room across.
We were near those steps, so that would be the closest room to where we ended the session.
And that
Oh,
looks kind of like a
locomotive.
car. That kind of looks like a train.
No, it's a locomotive.
I mean, I like how you've gone in the room with a kayak, looked at the giant sailboat that's in there and gone, I'm going to fit in the kayak.
Well, I don't know what's open and what's not open. I'm looking for any accessible
Holes.
I mean,
That's
in
right.
theory, it's all accessible, but is it alarmed?
I don't know. Don't know why you're
Touch
asking
it.
me. I don't know. No, it's not alarmed. That was my decision.
Is
Thanks for asking.
it alarmed? No, it's quite all right with it. Yeah, it's not a problem. Are you checking if it's alarmed before you try and climb in?
Nope.
An alarm goes off. Yeah, if you attempt to touch it or get into any of the exhibits in any way, shape, or form, they are all touch sensitive. You've been to a fancy museum before. You can't
Wow.
touch the stuff.
That's a lot of alarm spells going off.
It's just a bloke sat next to it, and if somebody tries to touch it, he starts going wee 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 wee.
Didn't you try touching something up here and it set an alarm off last session
Yeah, I
as
did.
well?
I did.
That was
Yeah, Ali tried touching something, and it set an alarm off.
as per normal. I was going to say, are we communicating as a team? Because we kind of split up across this museum. So if you're attempting to hide, did we discuss that from beforehand, or are we just all maverick doing our own thing? I know the answer. It's the second, isn't it?
Dangerous Maverick.
I'm not willing, I'm not going to try hiding. So if Bjorn's going to try hiding, then Galbatorix will be leaving the place to meet up with everyone. So maybe we chat, and you said you're going to try and hide, and I will be like,
Oh, here he goes.
let everybody know where you are.
Are the tables and chairs part of the exhibit? Are they alarmed?
I wasn't here last session, so I'll catch you all outside, and I will not be hiding inside.
Which tables and chairs are we looking at? Like in this bottom corner room, or in any?
Yeah.
No, those rooms are sort of like seating areas. So that's where they don't have doors on. So if anybody wants to go in and have a sit down at any point, they can just go sit in either of those two bottom corner rooms.
So yeah, I try hide under a table. Really?
It's where the estate makes most of its money. It's the markup at the little cafe down here.
Mm-hmm.
How much
Well,
for
there's
a
definitely a gift
cappuccino?
shop somewhere. There's definitely a gift shop in here. I haven't decided which room it is, but there is definitely a gift shop.
Can I ask if either on my on my scouting or on the way out, can I check and see if I notice any blind spots? Last time I kind of used my ranger hunting instincts to try and spot the movements of the guard, noticing any patterns. Could I apply that kind of logic to the environment here? It's not a forest, but if you're hunting in any environment, I'm trying to angle for a way that this makes sense, that I can look for it.
I mean, the skills are transferable to a degree. He's just not as good at doing it one way rather than the other.
Yeah.
Okay. So Beyond wants to stash himself under a table. By all means, roll me a stealth with disadvantage. Cool. You are sequestered under a table.
Oh.
However successfully or not, we shall see. Hang on. Can you come and stay the night, Baba? You can stay the night.
Hey, you guys.
There you
Yeah,
go.
straight
Good boy.
away, Joseph. That's
Good boy.
nice.
You're getting better at waving, aren't you? Yeah.
He
Maybe.
recognizes us.
Yeah.
Oh, sees us all as weaklings.
It's like he doesn't
Bring it,
recognise us enough,
punks.
otherwise he'd be flipping us off by now if he did recognise us.
High five.
Hi.
High
Yeah.
five.
Good boy. Good boy.
This is what Graham's really been doing with his week off. He's just been sat at the phone teaching Joseph how to do the hand movements at the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, another high five.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did fist bumps as well now. Yeah. Good boy, right, get the cuddle. Get the cuddle. Point for it. Cuddle. Front it up there. All right, then I
Just,
put it back time.
Just make everybody feel less uncomfortable later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm on Joseph's bedtime routine with the IRL, so I will need to sit on Graham's knee and get a hug before I go to sleep.
Night night.
Night night.
Bye. Bye.
You,
Good boy. Right, go
night
on.
night, you filthy animal.
Tell me that way. The other day. Right, so yeah, Leon is under a table. That is what it is. And then if Imril could roll, we'll go with. Would it be perception or would it be survival if you're trying to use your huntery instincts, I suppose?
I mean, I have a preference, but it's down to you. Because I imagine I would be looking around quite heavily to see what I could
It
use.
sounds perception-y to me because you're not trying to survive in here. You're just trying to perceive the environment. So yeah, we'll go with perception, just a standard one.
So this is, I'm kind of wandering around. I can see the movements of these scrying orbs. So if there were cameras, I'm trying to spot any blind spots.
Mhm.
Why I didn't have mean to have advantage on?
That's fine. 17.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, it's not a lot of attention seems to be paid to the bottom two rooms.
Yeah.
Because they're sort of just free areas where anyone can sort of go and sit and chill. Every sort of 30 minutes, a guard might wander by. Every hour, an eyeball might just sort of fly through. But they're not paying as much attention to those rooms specifically. I mean, there's a couple of exhibits in the bottom left one for people to look at while they're sort of sitting around, but not as heavily stacked on important relic things as every other room that you can see around and about. So yeah, you'll find that there are a couple of blind spots, and you get, whilst you're looking for blind spots, a sort of a better understanding of like trajectory of the eyeballs and the guard's sort of general pathing. So yeah, I'd say you found a couple of blind spots that will be easy for you to hide in should you be close to getting discovered at any point, and enough of a knowledge of the thing, of like their routines for you to sort of sneak around advantageously.
So does this mean if we're doing certain bits later on?
If you're stealthing through the building at night time, you'll be stealthing with advantage because you've spent enough time studying how people walk around and the pattern and things of the flying and stuff.
Lovely.
So it's easier for you to avoid detection than it would be for anybody else that hasn't spent a load of time looking at that.
Thank you very much.
Anybody else got anything they wanting to do?
I mean, I think I'll be doing something rather stupid, like chatting to the guards as we're leaving, and just, really. Well, actually, no, maybe not. I'd be trying to escape through the back door. 'Cause if I leave through the front door, the guards didn't let us in.
Yeah, you're
So,
not supposed to be there.
yeah, so I would be making my way to exit via the door we came in at.
Remind me again what ruse you were using to get past them. I can't remember what it was you told them you were there for.
I started talking, and they were just like, "Yeah, well, we're not really bothered, mate. You just go in." The ones at the back didn't
Oh
seem to
yeah, I
care.
remember now. Yeah, they couldn't be bothered quizzing you. They were the guards that genuinely could not give less of a thought because they're at the back of the guard in the back door that nobody ever goes to and nobody ever needs to use. So it's like, sod it, in you go. I don't care.
So yeah, I'd be making my exit via that
You'll
door.
be exfilling out the back. That is absolutely fine. Gonna make a few notes. Well, that's a straw. Right. Beyond. Hiding under table.
Oh, he said hiding, so that would mean that you succeeded in your stealth check.
Maybe.
Yes.
You never know. And then oh, no. Forecast flies.
Meta.
Edit it out back. Cool. Right. What is Lyrindel doing currently? I think last time we spoke to Lyrindel, he was originally talking to Arcadai, the Scottish pervert.
Yes. No, no. I don't actually remember what I did last.
You
The
used your
only Scottish
position.
one? Or were they all Scottish apart from one?
I'm pretty sure they were all Scottish, right?
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I was using a flagrant Scottish accent for everybody.
Just to piss off Ali. I think I'd written that in my notes.
Yeah, Ali had said something in chat earlier in the day, and rather than kill him off, I just decided to make a session that fucked with him, which is why there's 11 purple burglar alarms that people can see.
Yep.
And everyone's Scottish, and the and I, which is how you actually pronounce his name, is a Scottish pervert.
Well, I think he kind of liked you, though, didn't he? You were like,
I think he did.
you're a nobly person. He wanted to impress you a little bit.
I think he very much liked the women because he was trying to buy one of them.
Yeah,
That's right,
right. I mean, and I wasn't against it.
No, but they very much were.
I did note that you were able to notice the displays are fakes or replicas.
Yes, I remember
with
that.
with your
And you-
wizardy knowledge that they're all knockoffs for the most part.
And
Yeah,
you noticed a guard
I think-
using a tapping device to turn off the alarm, and you noticed a rhythm the guard used, and then the guard telepathically communicated to everyone the alarm was off. So you were, I can't remember whether you did it deliberately setting an alarm off, but you watch how they switched it off.
Yeah, I did it deliberately. I touched the big line thing.
That's what she said.
I think it's time to go home.
So Lyrindel's leaving. Elvira wasn't in the session, so she'll presumably already be outside waiting for everybody.
I don't
So-
think I was in the
I know you were in the session.
You were in the session.
yeah.
Oh, you were there.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave the exact same way that I came in.
Cool. So you've left with presumably Lyrindel then. Yous have left together because you're both leaving. Galvatoric has gone out the back, and I assume you're going to loop round the building and meet up far enough out of eye shot with everybody else. Theon, are you staying under the table? Cool.
I
be
will
fine.
be I will be leaving as well after
Table.
scoping out. I'll be leaving then.
Hang on, does anybody know that you're under the table?
I don't.
Oh,
Galbatorix
Yeah, I'm
would, because
guessing
we will.
Galbator was with him, so I'm guessing you know he's in there under a table.
Yes, I will be. I will be letting everyone know that we've got a mole in the building.
Imril starts checking herself.
I didn't know if I'm familiar with the mole.
I do like moles,
How many do you have?
pets or otherwise.
Both.
7.
I don't want to know which ones are pets and which ones are otherwise.
Got 7 pet moles.
On the body.
This one, and this one, and this one. They're all my pets.
Yes.
Cool. So we said this was around. How did we say it was approximately? It started around breakfast, and you came here around lunch. I'm guessing it was about lunchtime, yeah. I'd say it's only a couple of hours inside. So I would assume that it's back to the pub to plan, or shopping, or downtime. What do people want to do?
Seedy back corner of a pub.
I mean, we're obviously leaving Beyond in there for a few hours.
Be honest, spending several very uncomfortable hours under a table.
That quickly
Can
turned
I-
into like a puddle of piss underneath him.
Before I leave, can I roll a perception check to see if I can tell him if he's hiding well enough?
Sure.
Natural 1.
You could always like lie down on the chairs instead of on the floor. That would be more comfortable.
I mean, you can't see him.
Yeah.
Wow! You this has disappeared.
I mean,
I'll
you're
say
looking
before
you're looking under the wrong table, but you can't see him.
I will let him know that I can't see him. It's a great hiding place.
So, is it plan time? Do you want 15 minutes to sort of discuss a plan that doesn't involve Beyond in any way, shape, or form because he's currently hiding badly under a table?
I mean, let's be fair. We know we can plan for 15 minutes. We can attempt to execute it, and then it will go to fuck, and it will just become a massive underplanned combat that will end in a near TPK, and we will all come out of it none the wiser.
Let's
So
just
should we
try
go?
to not split the party too much.
We can try.
I say
If anybody has anything specific that they want to do, to speak now.
Party together strong.
I say we make what Kat says the plan,
Yeah.
so it can't be derailed.
I mean,
We can try.
The plan is
Oh.
to let everything go wrong and have a really, really bad combat that almost ends in a TPK. That's the plan.
That's plan A. Let's try plan B.
But yeah, I'm guessing
you
that
never
would
know,
be
gang.
the plan.
We might actually, one time in, 4 years, nearly 5 years, actually put together and execute a coherent plan.
I am fairly certain in my last 2 sessions, you guys have had a plan that has gone reasonably well.
That doesn't sound like us.
Also, doesn't sound like me. There's been very little combat in my last 2 sessions.
Interesting. Okay, so are we just going to sit at the pub and local pub and plan?
I'd like to read a book, please, in my downtime. Let everybody else plan around me, and I'll just sit there reading a book.
Okie dokie.
Do I get to roll a d10?
Yes, you do. I was just double checking what it was I was having you roll because I've got my downtime list still. So yeah, D10.
Right, here's hoping for a 10. Are we ready? Natural 1.
yes.
I mean, you called it.
Called it.
It can.
call it.
It's progress. Progress is progress.
I'm half listening to everybody else at the same time, so I'm not giving it my full attention.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense.
So are we all moved to like an inn or something? So we're away from
I
this place.
assume you'll go back to the place where you're staying, where Benny's body's upstairs.
Yeah, we're not. Our being's like this, so we don't need to worry.
Yeah, you don't really need to think about Beon or his feelings. Is Beon doing anything whilst he's under the table, or is he just having a nap?
I mean,
A wank.
I mean, you were doing push-ups and stuff to increase your strength. I don't
I
think
was
you can
thinking,
stealthily do. Can you stealthily do push-ups whilst hiding under a table?
well, if there's nobody really coming in and out of the room, would I've noticed a pattern of when people do come in and out in many hours?
Probably. I mean, you could probably squeeze in a few push-ups.
Yeah.
How about, I mean, instead of push-ups, do the muscle training that you can do with no one noticing. Do some
Just put yourself in a plank.
No, do some Kegel exercises.
Train your bumhole.
I mean, for you
Not
guys,
just a
yeah,
bumhole.
but get your pelvic floor in shape, as well as your biceps.
Toe curls.
Core. Do the core.
Doesn't have toes.
I'm going to be able to hold a sword with my anus.
Hoof curls.
You just hear.
Oh god, in the band, he's gonna have to do some tap dancing with them hooves, actually, isn't he?
He is the percussion section. He just drop on the spot.
But
Yeah, if you want to try and squeeze in some sneaky strength exercises, sure, roll a d20.
Nice. I've got D10 down, but I'll roll a D20.
Oh, was I doing tens?
Yes.
All right, I'll just make a note of that d10. All right, cool. Roll a d10.
Nice.
So that was a 5.
They better come back quick.
But then just drop flat because you can hear somebody coming. Cool.
I like to think, I can't remember what, I think it's probably quite a trope that's played out a few times. If you're under the table, I like to think that you're braced under the table
Oh,
itself.
Matilda style.
That's the one, yeah. That's where I was thinking of it from.
Definitely. It adds
Yeah.
to the strength training.
Yeah.
For 4 hours.
Yeah.
Just holding on in that
T-posing.
position. Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is at about 2:00 in the afternoon, and if you aren't going back till night time, I mean, we're probably looking at least 10 hours under that table.
Such fun. For those of us that are planning, I think I want to try and draw like a little map and try to point out the blind spots I've noticed and maybe map out the routes of the guards and the scrying eyes.
I will add to the map the entrance that me and Bjorn went in the rooms we went in that you didn't. So we're trying to fill that map up a little bit more.
and where Beyond was last seen.
Yes.
And also, yeah, point out where Bjorn is, where I last saw him before he miraculously disappeared.
So I'm gonna draw a map where I indicate the guard movements or my interpretations of, and the scrying eye. Sorry, Scott, you were going to point out the stuff and the rooms I hadn't seen.
Yeah, so the rear entrance, the what was she called? The information desk that me and Bjorn went to, which I think is it over here?
Yeah.
Then we went down, I think, this sort of route, and headed down to this staircase, which I'd tell you about this staircase that led down near the entrance, but was quite well guarded. They seem to be going past here quite frequently.
So you noticed the
I
down
wouldn't have spent
staircase.
time. Yeah, wouldn't have spent a lot of time seeing how often they're coming. I wouldn't have any sort of time, but I would have known it was frequently visited by the guards.
Yeah.
And that I last saw Bjorn in this room.
Right.
Under a table, living his best life.
All right.
We also
He's
attempted
really,
the door to the left side, which had no physical way of opening from the outside.
The
Yes, it
exterior
did.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we was trying to get downstairs, there was no clear way to open the door.
Yeah, they're like service doors that just open from the inside.
This one
It's
here.
like a fire door.
Yes.
This one here.
Down at the bottom here.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, it was the one to the left,
No.
Scott.
To the left.
Yeah.
So there's doors on either
Oh, sorry,
side
that door. Yeah.
that work like that. And then when you came to this staircase and found this door, it was magically sealed and also has no way of opening it.
Yeah.
externally. Yeah.
And is that a separate door from the staircase?
So there's a
We
slight
don't-
staircase. It leads to a staircase that leads downstairs, as far as they're aware. That's the downstairs staircase. I think the woman told them the vault was outside. It was downstairs, and that the entrance was this way. So they've deduced that that's the door that leads to the stairs downstairs.
That's what we deduced. So, the back door maybe is the easiest way into the building.
Before we move on to that, Lirandale, did you want to share? Are you sharing what you found out as well?
Yes, I'm sure.
Marking
Absolutely.
anything on the map? I mean, I hope this map is nice and organised and can be comprehended very well by everyone. Cool, I will note that down.
Note it down.
So, Galbatorix, you suggest the back door.
Always.
What did you learn from the guards back there?
They don't care.
I mean, those ones didn't.
Yeah, just the ones at the back door. Yeah. Didn't try to stop us.
Did they say anything about if they would be on overnight? No.
Not to my knowledge.
Did you see any? Was the door open? Was it locked? Or did they just let you through?
Unlocked, and didn't challenge us.
Good to know. So where do we think this sword thingy is? That's got to be in the downstairs thing.
Don't believe it was referred to as a sword.
Wasn't it? Oh, weapon.
It's a weapon.
Yes.
Angela?
Can Galbatorix, or whatever his name is, can he sing?
In the dark, no.
No, he hates music.
Oh, because normally they can sing without the stutter.
No, he
Sing everything.
no, he
A real
finds
Gareth
music
Gates
to be.
situation.
Yeah. No, he really finds music to be just a complete waste of energy, time, and creativity.
I was going to say, if he had a beautiful operatic voice.
Hates music,
Yeah.
You,
and equally hates those who practice it.
Fair enough.
we're going to keep him forever, aren't we?
Nope.
And ever and ever. He's our best character. We love him.
Like Benji.
I love him the same level I love Anthem.
Oh, I love Anthem.
I love Anthem. Yeah,
I-
Anthem was pretty cool.
I had the
He's
I
probably
also
my.
hate Kenny.
I miss Anthem.
Like a hole in the head.
I am gonna have to make a point of putting him into the if I do a session at the IRL for a
No.
Devilcon session, I am gonna have to put Anthem into it. Let me just put that in my notes.
Damn right, brother.
IRL Devilcon, top of the page,
Anthem.
main character
What was the gnome
is
song called as well?
Anthem. What was the what?
There
What
was
the what?
the gnome brother as well.
I can't remember. I can find out.
Yeah.
Was it on call? No. Was it? I can't remember what I called him.
Anyway,
dig a hole.
once we yeah, well, it's going great. So once we make our way somehow through the back door, which is a big assumption, we need to find where this weapon is, which we are assuming is at that magic door place.
Yeah.
Does anyone
At least
have?
the logic implies that it's down there.
I mean, it's the nearest to logic I get. Does anyone have dispel magic?
Yes.
Cool. I mean, that's probably going to not work knowing Graham, but it's something.
Actually, just let me check. Yes, I do. Oh no, I don't.
Oh, maybe.
I have detect, but not dispel.
Yeah, I think the spell magic's a bit more than level 4, is it not?
Yeah, I don't have got detect, but nothing else.
Planet.
Uh,
Really fast.
I can get past it potentially.
You can what? Sorry. Sorry, I was reading. That was Cat's fault.
May be able to get past the door.
Ooh, how? Fireball.
I can step quite mistily.
Don't you have to be able to see where you land?
But maybe there's a gap under the door.
Let's
Feel free to look for one when you get there. There is not.
By the way, I do have.
I don't believe you.
For all intents and purposes, that door is hermetically sealed.
I thought you were going to say hermaphrodite, so I really lost track of what you were saying. Hermaphroditely locked. You need a male and a female key.
Sorry to be annoying, Graham, with all your light planning, but I actually do have dancing lights, so I probably can give everybody a bit more vision at some point. But then everyone lights up.
You lie.
I mean, it'll do wonders for your stealth scores, I'm
I was
sure.
gonna say, yeah. Even as I said, it wasn't a good idea. I have disguise self, and I know what the guard uniforms look like.
Yeah.
So I think I will disguise myself as a guard, which can probably help with us getting in there. Is my charisma any good at being able to do any of that charm stuff? No.
How's your Scottish accent?
Oh, Cockney and or racist. So
I'm sure they'll believe you.
Well, I said I will get cancelled, and that will probably be why. So
So we have had 15 minutes planning time, and we have currently settled on Pat's going to disguise herself as a guard. Outside of that, we have planned basically nothing.
nothing.
We've drawn a map,
Yeah.
a crude map, and I've suggested we maybe enter through the rear of the building.
I mean, Lyrandale watched that guard do all the tapping shit. Bjorn is
So if he
good.
gets his hand on one of the things, he can turn off an alarm if it.
And Bjorn's a drummer. So maybe he can learn the rhythm.
So he can switch off the alarm. Can he communicate with the rest of the guards that there is no cause for concern?
I mean, I would
Yes.
hope that that doesn't become a problem considering how we're only.
Why no cause for concern, lads?
He's got
But would the
migraine.
guards know? Would the guards know it was telepathic because you only hear it in your head? So if someone shouted it and you was in a different room, would you not think it was?
Think there'd be a way to tell you're hearing something directly in your brain as opposed to through your ears.
And
I
also,
don't know.
surely Graham would not
There
be
wouldn't be
so.
an echo for telepathy.
I mean,
They
surely
hold
Graham.
their fingers to the ears. That's what everyone does.
Uh,
So, what are you saying?
yeah, surely Graham would not be so cruel as to make this borderline impossible for our level 4 characters.
No, of course not.
I'm already inside of it, so the problem is.
So what are the assumptions that we
Carry
have?
on, guys.
We are assuming that the magic door is heavily alarmed. And do we know how to switch it off?
No. Maybe the drums. Maybe the clicky thing unlocks, turns everything off. That's fine. That's the only thing we've got going forward.
I mean, is where Beyond is? It was like a seating area. Does it look like a staff room? Would there be lockers where the guards would stash their stuff that we can rummage through?
No, this is like a seating area for guests, people that visit in. They can sit down and have a cup of tea, read a book, or a pamphlet at the museum.
I mean, of course, we're not going to be so lucky as just to stumble across a staff room that has like the armory with all their alarm turnery off bits in it.
Did anyone stumble across any other areas that were out of bounds, off limits?
Can't hear you, Craig.
I mean, there was a kayak. I've heard that could have been important.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
To make it slightly easier for you, anywhere that might be somewhere staff like would be upstairs in the admin office, his house kind of area. The main floor is a big museum, a gift shop, a couple of areas for the public to sit in, some toilet, and a cafe. We'll say there's a little cafe as part of the gift shop.
So
is it getting dark now, Graham? Shall we say?
I would imagine it's getting quite dark. I think time's getting on a bit. Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah,
perhaps we can go because we don't know if beyond is okay.
I mean, we can go. We'll get in there, and then I'm sure we can just make it up as we go along.
Cool. So whilst you guys are planning, over at said museum, they're going to sort of come to the end of their business day. They're going to start ushering people out, locking up, securing all the windows, everything's locked, all the doors and everything, all of the exhibit rooms. So beyond being in the building, you'll start to hear what sounds like lots of shutters just going. So it's almost as though, from the sounds of it, you could infer that all of the exhibit rooms are now shuttered off. because they had descendable shutters that go from the top of the room down to the bottom with a small gap about yay big for the little scribe balls to fly through so that they can supervise each room on their route without being stopped by floor to ceiling length shutters that they can't get through. You'll also hear, the sounds like, have you ever been somewhere when they're closing up and you get like the security people that are walking around going, right, everybody out, close it up now. Or you're in a supermarket and you hear it over the tannoy. It's like, right, everybody make your way to the
I
front, we're
used to do
closing.
that when I worked at
Did you?
Sainsbury's. I've done those announcements.
And you're staying steadfast under a table with a 9 in your stealth. They are doing a sweep. And I'm going to just roll perception for a standard guard.
Oh, please.
If it's above a 9, they find you. If it's lower than a 9, they don't.
And survey says 2.
2!
I'm guessing that these guards don't have +8 in their perception. I will check just to be on the safe side, but I'm pretty sure it's a fairly obvious guess that they don't.
Just while you're doing that, I'm just going to ask the party: do any of you have mage hand?
What do you take me for? An actual wizard that's prepared.
No, I
They're
do have this
+2 to
spell.
perception.
I do have a weird spell that I've learned. It's called Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark, not Mage Hand. I don't know whether Hunter's Mark would be useful at all. Probably not.
Never cast unknown magic.
Yeah. Too unpredictable, too new.
But does anyone have mage hand?
No.
No.
You bunch of shit.
I never have a use for it. Every time I take it, I don't use it, so I don't take it now.
Oh God, I was going to get some. Well, on the way back, can I stop at a shop and buy like half a
Mage
dozen
hand.
just normal, just normal hempen sacks, just the cheap sacks?
You want to go buy some hempen sacks? Yeah, we'll say they're 2 copper each, so 12 copper, so a silver and 2.
Yeah, I'll
Dude, well,
buy
this
a
is
few of
normal.
those.
Up on the line then. 2 coppers.
9.
I mean, it's a hempen sack. The smallest amount I can charge him is 1 copper because that's how the economy works.
I was doing a Monty Python sketch with it.
Yeah, no, it's like if you go to any sort of mythological land, their economy makes no sense. You go to any Elder Scrolls game, and a loaf of bread and a sheet of paper both cost 1 gold. It doesn't make any sense.
1 gold in this economy? How many sacks are you buying?
6.
Cool.
So it's cost him silver and 2 copper.
And as I buy them, I'm asking you this, Graham. These sacks are big enough for a scrying eye to fit into, aren't they?
You didn't specify what
Well,
size hempen sack you wanted.
Well, this is what I will ask as I'm looking at them out because at least
You bought 6 weed baggy sized hempen sacks.
I know a goblin who would love these.
How big of a hempen sack are you wanting?
Just big enough to,
Pillowcase sized approximately.
A pillowcase size.
That's fine. They're pillowcase sized hempen sacks.
Yeah. So
And you want like half a dozen, you said. So you've got 6 pillowcase sized hempen sacks.
Yeah, and just looking at them, I'll ask the other guys. Those eyes would fit into these sacks, wouldn't they?
I think so, but surely they'd see us do it.
But they would not see anything once in the sack.
Maybe we should wear the sack and then put them in a different sack so they wouldn't know it was us.
I will turn to Liam and Dell and be like, do you agree we try and put the eyes into the sack?
I think it's a good way to get rid of them.
I've turned my back to you after your last comment.
Yeah, understandable. I would too.
Just. Lewandell, you seem to be ignoring me.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just deep in thought. Sorry.
Oh, tell us what you're thinking about.
I'm just.
Bless you.
No, I just think about what to do, and I don't really have a.
I will turn my back on Lewandell and be like,
Yeah.
back to Imbril and be like,
I just thought if I do disguise as myself as a guard, then they won't know it's me that's doing it.
you are thinking like a thief.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Now, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In that case,
L-
thank you.
So
You are
if
also a thief.
thanks.
Cool.
Perhaps we
Team
leave
personality for the win. We're
head
great.
for the back door
Yeah.
and find B Bjorn.
Oh, fine, yes. I thought you said like to go and find backdoor B, and I was wondering if there was a backdoor A. Maybe they were lettered. But no, just one back door, and then we find Bjorn because he's been in there a long time. I do hope he doesn't need the toilet because that would get him spotted.
Or would it?
Probably.
Depends how loud he shouts
I mean,
when he poops. Who does number 2 work for?
That
It's under the table.
that
I
is
don't
too
know.
much information that I do not wish to know. I will walk over here now and look at the map instead.
He does it
I
for a
say
mo
we
instead.
go now,
Yes.
or it will open again soon.
That is true. I will be happy to leave now. I know Elvira has been quiet, and I believe that she is happy to go along with what our plans are. Um, so, what could Elvira do to help us in this, or is it going to be very much I get in the door as a guard, and then we see what happens?
Elvira's a druid, isn't she?
I cannot
Nope.
remember.
No, she's a multi-class bullshit.
Druid cleric.
Multi-class bullshit.
I'm sure she's a druid cleric. I'm sure she is. So I didn't know she had any wild shape, and Elvira could
I
then
thought,
maybe turn herself into a rat or cat or something that would maybe hide.
yeah, that'd be a cracking idea.
But I don't know if she's level 2. Do you get wild shape at level 2? Ah,
think she's
shit on a
basically-
bloody stick.
Um,
Yeah, unfortunately, the planning stage of this is taking too long, and the guards have done another pass around the building. And
I was trying to figure
Beyond
out.
has been spotted.
Okay. So that last bit, I imagined we were talking en route, and I think the plan so far is just I change into a guard, we get inside, and then we put the eyes in bags and
Yeah,
shrug.
all for that.
Cool.
Cool.
We do
Right,
that
I'll move
then.
us back. I'll move us back across to the
And
other map.
I'll just go, guys, just to let you know, I am not stealthy.
Who said that? Who said that? Oh,
So, before we touch on whatever anybody else is doing at the gate, Beyond, you've been detected. What do?
Oh, fuck.
I
They're
must have.
taking you to some sort of in-house cell, not just throwing you out the door.
Are
Unless
they?
yeah, they will be putting you in
What?
prison.
Why are you putting me in prison?
Why
I
is
was
there a
here
prison?
earlier. I fell asleep.
Well, there'll be like an in-house sort of place that they hold people till the town guard come and collect them when they find people that they think are trying to steal from the museum.
But I haven't stolen anything. You check me. I haven't got any
Yeah,
items.
Hey.
I
only
was
because we
here
caught you
earlier.
before you could.
Why would I be trying to steal anything?
Oh,
I
it's
just fell
full of
asleep.
valuables.
I just fell asleep. I was here earlier. What sort of thief would come here earlier?
You can attempt to. That sounds deception-y to me. So you can attempt to deceive at a disadvantage. So that's a 13. It's not particularly impressive. What their
That's what
general
she said.
It is what she said. It's got to its heart. She said it too often.
Probably heard that one too many times.
Do they buy it?
Sorry, Scott, it was impressive. Come back.
God damn your high rolls.
They don't buy it.
How many guards are there?
Currently, just one. I mean, he's not alerted any of the other guards. He's just found it. If you want to try and take him out stealthily and then go back to hiding, that's entirely up to you.
Yes, please.
Cool. He's not expecting you to attack him. He thinks because he's caught you that you'll just acquiesce and go to jail. So I will allow you to make an attack before any initiative is rolled.
Excellent. Can I? Any chance there's a bonus action before the attack to rage, or am I just going straight into it?
Presumably, you're just going to go and then try and clonk him over the head and knock him out. I assume.
I'll use my head to smack him with my horns and ram him.
Cool.
No, you won't.
A 9 will not hit.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Oh, did I have disadvantage?
I wouldn't have thought you'd have. Do you need a run up for Ram?
Don't think so. I'll put it on.
No, cool. I wasn't sure if it worked like a
Charge.
miniature score sort of charge attack thing that needs like a 10-foot run up or whatever. Yeah, no, that's fine. You won't have had disadvantage. Don't know why it's rolled you with disadvantage.
That's because I had disadvantage on my stealth check. I hadn't taken it off.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, no, a 22 will hit. 8. Ooh, he doesn't look healthy. He is very much on the bones of his arse. Quite definitely bloodied. I mean, he'll roll initiative to maybe attack back. He got a 6. What do you get?
what do I notice has changed? Because you said about a few security measures.
So, from where you are, I mean, you can't really see a great deal out of this room.
What
So in
about
this room,
the
you don't know if
windows?
anything has changed.
The windows look exactly the same, do they?
Yeah, they're just locked windows.
Okay.
They look exactly the same from a distance. Under closer inspection, you may or may not notice anything. If you want to go and have a closer look, feel free to go and have a closer look.
Before I do that, can I inspect what the guard has on his person?
You can, yeah. Roll me an investigation just for the sake of it.
Ooh.
So he has his spear that he was carrying, his armor and such, and then just a little pouch or a couple of gold in it that he's got with him, of essentially a wallet, and then sort of looped in a little sheath on his belt, a metal rod.
Yoink.
Make sure you grab the right rod.
So I'm fairly certain at the minute you don't know what the rod is or what it does, but you've got one.
Can I try and work out what it does?
If you know anything about magic,
Nope.
then no. As far as you're concerned, you found a little metal rod that you might be able to use to whack someone on the head with.
I got a stick.
A metallic drumstick to make a different noise on your drums.
Ooh. Oh, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, that's what it will look like to you. Cool. Other than that, you can't really see anything else that's different in this room. The doorway to this room is still open. The windows look normal as far as you can tell from where you stood now without having a closer look.
Well, I obviously came over there to drop him off behind the sofa.
Yeah, so I mean, if you'd have looked at the window just in passing, it looks like a window from the inside. If you want to arcanally investigate it, you can do.
Of course I do. Yes.
So somehow, despite knowing very little about magic, you can figure out that these are magically warded windows, which are warded from the outside to prevent people getting in, but they don't stop people going through from this side.
Did you learn that from your many times escaping rooms with Benny, being able to
Probably.
identify these windows?
He's gone in and out of a few windows before. Cool. Right. We will go back to everybody else outside for now, whilst you are disposing of an unconscious guard and so on. So everybody.
It wasn't quite a murder as an
No,
unconscious thing.
he said he was non-lethally going to knock the guard out and hide him behind the couch.
Non-lethally.
Yeah, he non-lethally hit him with his arms somehow. So everyone, I'm assuming you're not just congregating on the front path right in front of the doorway. I assume you've stood a bit further away looking over towards it. Yeah, just waving at Benny through the window where he's hiding the guard. What's your approach? What do you want to do? Do you want to be an initiative to make it easier to say, right, what do you do now? What do you do now? What do you do now?
I mean, do we see Bjorn at the window? Because that might change everything we do.
No, I think you'd be far unless you're standing directly in front of the two guards and the dog that are 25 feet away from your tokens, which I'm assuming you're not. I'm going to assume you stood far enough away that you wouldn't be able to see beyond through the window.
Can I cast message and see if he's within the required distance and just to say that we're on our way and where is it?
What's the different distance?
120 feet.
I mean, we would be set back a reasonable way, I'm guessing, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if we said originally that this place was sort of set into a tree line, like so you had trees, and you went up like a big private drive, didn't you? And it had its own sort of...
I mean, if it's posh people stuff, it's not just going to be on the main street, is it?
No, it'd have a tree barrier. Yeah, I mean, you could be stood in the trees, let's say 120 feet away from beyond, approximately, for the sake of sending him a message.
I mean, they know which room I'm potentially in.
Do they know which room you were in? Yeah. So you're pointing it in his general direction.
General direction.
NPC.
And the message was, "We are here. Where are you?"
Yes.
I assume.
Yeah.
And then Beyond will presumably reply with, "In the same room, just knocked out a guard." Found a
I'm in the
weird
same
little thing.
room.
Don't know
I
what
knocked
it
out a
is.
guard.
I've not had a piss in 10 hours. Did you bring
I know
food?
he definitely has, and when you find him, he will smell like piss.
Yeah. And there'll be a mystery box or locker in that room that will be slightly soggy.
I've been holding it all in because apparently Emil's just obsessed with how much I've peed or not. So
Oh,
It's
right.
the
He knows you're there.
practicalities.
He knows you've KO'd at least one of the guards.
Cool. I'm going to cast Disguise Self. So that gives me an hour. I'm going to use it to replicate the uniform I've seen before, but not try to replicate a guard exactly, because I don't want anyone to say, "Oh, it's Billy Bob. Hello, Billy Bob," or whatever. So I want to make sure that I look similar to the other guards, but not exactly the same as one of them. If that makes any sense.
It does. I'm just curious as to why you need to change your face to look like one of the guards,
Because
because you could just be a different guard.
I'm a drow.
You look like a generic white human, I
Yeah,
assume.
that's what I mean. Yeah, I don't. But I'm
Yeah.
trying. But as part of my disguise self, I've not gone. I'm going to copy that person I saw.
I'm going to look like that guard
Yeah.
that I saw in the mansion and pretend I'm him. I'm going to look
no.
like generic white man or generic white woman and
That's
be
it.
that person.
Yes.
Right, cool.
Because
I
I
thought you meant
I
like
will
just
not be able to.
look enough like one of them, but not exactly like one of them. It's like, oh, do you know what? You could definitely be Steve's cousin, you.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
know I cannot pull off pretending to be a specific person who works there.
Cool.
Do
Right.
your clothes change?
It does say you can change yourself and your
Including your
clothing.
clothing.
Oh yes, yes. I was looking further down. Cool.
Can I cast Mage Armor on myself right now, please?
Cool. Yeah.
Pussy. I'm going to start making my way round the back.
Ditto. Oh, I
Guys,
love how all that moves.
He can only reply to you.
Yes. You can't
But
then
it's-
send him
but
an
it's no, but
ongoing. It's not an ongoing conversation.
no, but
He has
he's
to message
still
you
to
again.
use the cantrip. He can use the cantrip as often as he likes. So if he was still messaging,
He can. It's just whether Ali did or not.
I just feel as if it's metagaming now because I want to do it. But I feel bad.
So everybody's going outside to around the back.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
I've
But I'll be leading you
Go
all
round
the way
outside,
round the back.
round the outside. Us Buffalo
Guys,
Bills going round the outside.
oh my god.
There's nobody patrolling the outside, so feel free to move yourself as close to the rear door as you want to.
Oh, if no one's patrolling, can I try to have a security guard look through the windows as we go, as if I am patrolling?
Yeah.
Do I see anything fun through any of the windows?
You got to look through every single window that you walk past as you
No.
walk past.
No, I'm not gonna scour, but I'm just gonna have a glance.
Honestly, I don't think you would, because everything I've got on there, until you got to these windows here,
Yeah.
which are near enough these two guards, at which point you would see you'd see a guard behind a desk inside with a dog next to him.
I won't touch that
Everything
door.
else I don't think is near enough a window for you to be able to see as you walk past.
Would we be able to tell if that is a normal dog or if it's a bone dog?
It's a dog with fur. Just looks to be a standard guard dog.
An Alsatian.
It looks Dalmatian to me, but I can't really tell from this distance. I'd have to zoom in.
Oh, Dalmatian guard dog would be cool.
Almatian? Cross?
I don't know. It's a dog.
I just want to go Cruella de Vil on it now.
So if you're walking around like a guard,
I mean, he's got a guard shirt on. I don't think
Yeah.
his satyr legs and cloven hooves can quite get into the
no,
pants.
I mean Imro.
Oh,
If
I thought you meant-
Imro's if Imro's guarding it all up, and Lewindell had a bit of sway at this place, then I might wait behind them two and act as a servant of Lewindell as we approach the back door.
I don't know if it's wise. Are we doing the full on?
Well, I'm a guard. Maybe you've got a specific out of hours pass for the event, the museum at night.
Yes.
They do that sometimes.
Yes, we'll do that.
Because you've got the swagger to do that, and if I look official,
That's fine.
cool. Are these? I did not enter through the back last time. Do these guards look the same to Galbatorix that were on earlier?
Have you walked straight towards them, or are you having a quick look at the guards before you approach?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always scoping on the way.
They're asleep.
Oh, sweet.
They are fully asleep. They are the exact same guards that let Galbatorix in earlier, and they care that little. They have just gone to sleep.
Cool.
The door next to them, though, is barricaded now. It's got like a shutter in front of it. It's not just a door anymore. They don't really understand what they're bothering to guard because there's a giant barricade in the way. So what are they supposed to be there for? So they've gone for a nap.
So before we approach, as soon as we spot they're asleep, I am gonna wave my hands and point it out to the others just as extra, even though they may have already seen it. So it's like, should we stealth or should we
Should we stealth or should we go now?
or should they go now? Should we make sure they sleep a bit longer? Because if we try and get through this door, it might wake them up.
I'll get my thumb like this as if I'm about to answer you and I can't quite get the right answer.
You're stuttering with your thumb.
Yeah, with my thumb.
Well,
It's just the way Gray's got the camera set up. Obviously, you're above Graham on the monitor.
Yeah, that must be it.
That's right,
yeah. Believe me, you wouldn't want me on your shoulder. You'd get. Right. So, if these were asleep, are we going to?
We can try the sneakiness, and then if that doesn't work, we can murder them.
Well, either that or just throttle them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have sleep or anything like that. I'm also not strong. No, I'm not strong. You're a cleric. Are you a strong boy?
I'm not a cleric. I'm a wizard.
Oh shit.
No, the strong guy's inside.
Yeah.
I'm the wise man.
Hang on.
No, I'm not.
Am
I'm
I
an
the,
intelligent man.
am I the strong boy out of the three of us?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no. Oh
Probably.
dear.
I have a 10.
You've got a sorcerer and a wizard.
Oh no.
A
We're
red
dead. In that case, I kind of want to just shoot them through the eye.
While they've
It's
got their
good,
eyes
so
shut,
yeah.
just like eyes shut and just straight through the
Just-
eyelid.
Just Craig like that. Wakey, wakey. Oh, I have one tranquilizer dart left from the bone dog thing. I
They're
could
already
say
asleep. Oh yeah,
no. I
good
was thinking
point.
we could save that for when we're inside. Sorry, I'm actually looking at my
Oh,
character sheet.
Oh my god, scary thing that.
I know, right? I don't think so. Um,
Yeah.
what skills does Elvira have that could be useful, or is she going to remain back at the pub, and we will certainly have a harder time of it?
I mean, I'm up for whatever.
Hmm?
We could say that she couldn't wake from her slumber
Like
in
a
the
sleeping
inn.
beauty. Cool.
I think just for ease of the thing, we'll just say she remained at the tavern. Not she's with you in spirit, but not.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, cleric,
Hashtag too soon.
dexterity, armor,
right.
changeling, so can obviously disguise and stuff. Yeah, we'll just yeah,
Is,
we'll hand
is,
wave.
is there a visible lock on the dike, a lock or some sort of mechanical?
It's just a shutter, so you know like shop shutters when they're down on an evening, but there's no physical lock that you can see.
Can I quietly just walk up and just see if I can lift the shutter open? Really, like just not put any real force, but just to see if it easily moves.
If it'll just lift up.
Yeah.
And I will prepare an arrow and a threatening. Well, no, because I'm dressed as a guard. I don't want to threaten them dressed as a guard. I will keep an eye on the two of them to see if either of them stir.
I'll just walk really, just quietly. I haven't got any heavy armor or anything. Just walk up there and just try to lift it up.
They're in a fairly deep slumber, so you can as long as you're not clomping around. I think they stay fast asleep.
Oh, don't
Lift,
yawn.
sorry, you can lift the shutter slightly, but it does sort of stop after it lifts up about an inch or so. So it's like there's room there to get it off the ground, but you can't just yeet it straight up.
Cool. So I will then move back to these two and whisper it to them. I can't open the shutter.
Is it magical or is it just that it's heavy?
I am a bit magical. Could I tell if it was magically locked while I was that close to it?
You can roll to see if you could tell if it was a magically inclined shutter or just a heavy one. It was just heavy.
It was just heavy.
Just heavy.
Let's
And you're not particularly strong, are you?
No, I think I have a
No.
9 in strength.
Exactly. So yeah, it's just heavy. So you couldn't lift it.
Can we all try? Come on. Can I try with you this time?
Be quiet.
You want to try and stealthily lift it. Give me either one of you a strength with advantage, but also a stealth with disadvantage because you're lifting a big metal door.
So
Dear.
which one do you want to roll?
I'll do the stealth at disadvantage.
And I'll roll the strength with advantage. Just a straight strength. 9.
It would have been a 0 if you just rolled the straight strength.
Oh.
Fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to say happens is
Oh, wait, I rolled a strength save, not a strength. Sorry.
That's got to be the exact same result.
Okay. Because I rolled, yeah.
You keep the 9 either way. But the modifier is no different. So it's the same either way.
Yeah.
You're not having free advantage on your
No, it's
advantage
okay.
already.
But, I mean, we've got a nat 1.
Nat one on
That's
you.
not got inspiration.
I mean,
You're going to,
can I?
even with the low stealth, you're going to open it. Go on, you were gonna. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Kat?
I'll say, do I burn my inspiration to make sure it's stealthier?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it's gonna go to shit. But let's get in the building before it goes to shit.
Yes,
So-
I agree with that.
I'm just hoping to get in the building before 11 o'clock.
We can try.
oh,
We can
I don't
try.
know.
So
I was hoping you'd already be in the building 40 minutes
I
ago,
know,
but
yeah.
This is us. We're an overly cautious group.
I mean, it's going great.
it's a heist. Fucking heist.
We did a heist at the IRL. It took 10 hours.
Yeah, that's very true. It does take a long time to do stuff. So even with a 9, no. So what happens is you are going to open this metal shutter, but very, very loudly. As it peels back up into the door frame, awakening both of the guards either side of it, drawing the attention of these two that were inside the room you were trying to open a door into. So, I mean, what you thought was going to happen, whether you stealthily opened that gate or not, I have no real idea, because there are literally people stood opposite it. But that will be some initiative, please.
I have a
I mean, I'm
question.
dressed as a guard.
Yeah, but you're flanked by a dragonborn man who is not.
I forgot my
11.
keys.
11.
11.
11.
Bunch of
I love
pricks.
him. I love
Delphine
it.
is awake.
I mean, I'll give you the chance, Cat, disguised as a guard, to shout for help and blame it on the dude stood next to you and try and get him locked up rather than this ending a big fight.
What you
Do you
gonna
want to
do?
go? Do you want to go? I found an intruder outside and try and get him slapped in irons, or do you want to try and take him out?
What you gonna do?
What should I do? I'm
Whatever
gonna look at
you think Emma will do.
Galbatorix, and remembering how annoying he is. Yeah, I'm gonna do the get help. We should do get help. I don't like get help.
Yeah.
Get help.
You're gonna.
I found someone.
Cool. Well, I would imagine then that in that case, the two either side of you, having been sort of jostled awake, will sort of move to grasp hold of him and get him restrained, and then he will be
I want to.
marched away upstairs.
You said there was 2 in the room. I want to grass up the 2 that had fallen asleep as well.
I'm sorry.
Are you surrendering, or have you got a question,
Yes.
Scott? Are you surrendering?
No, I'm surrendering.
He surrendered. So yeah, they will put you in restraints
Oh, lucky boy.
and walk you off upstairs, pop you in a cell, and that's you locked up and arrested for now. I don't have a cell map, so just picture yourself in sort of like, to explain it. You know, like in an American TV show where they just have like the police station and it just has like a holding cell, and that's pretty much it. It's not like prison, it's just a barred area with a bench next to a desk.
Yeah, boy.
Sort of like that. So yeah, you're just sort of sat in there now, in restraints. They'll take you off up there to. They'll send a message to. Well, at some point, they're going to send a message off to the local town guard and get them to come and get you.
Is he in the same cell as Beyond?
Beyond
Beyond,
knocked out the
not in
guy
He
that
cell.
did.
found
Yeah,
him,
that's right. He
so
did. He did a
I'm just
violence.
going to put you up over there in the corner, but you're... Yeah,
Hey, nobody puts Galbatorix in the corner.
I mean,
so you then want to come inside and speak to this guy and his dog and grass up the other 2 guards
Yeah.
outside for sleeping.
Yeah.
Cool.
Although I can't get in.
Lube
Hang
yourself up.
Let me just unlock the door.
Use a
There you
D4.
Oh,
There
nice.
you go. You should now be able to get in.
Yeah.
can I walk in with her?
Are you visible?
What do you mean visible?
Will the guy she's talking to see you follow her into the room, not a member of the guard?
Oh no, I'm going to stand back. Sorry, God, use a fucking guard.
So yeah, I want to grass up the 2 that were asleep, and try and deflect onto them like it's their fault. Is detect magic concentration?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. It is. I can't do speak with animals as well, then, can I?
No.
Oh, to speak with animals is a ritual.
But it might still be concentration to hold on to it. Because detect
Ritual
magic is
just means
also a
it doesn't
ritual.
cost a spell slot.
Detect magic is also a ritual.
I don't think speak with animals is a concentration spell because Baldur's Gate you can have that without concentration.
On my sheet it doesn't have the concentration symbol next to it for disguise self, and it doesn't say in the description that it's concentration.
What's the duration on it?
1 hour.
And it doesn't say 1 hour concentration.
Nope.
Then it just lasts for 1 hour.
Yeah, including a thing. You look different, Selland.
I know. Detect magic is definitely concentration.
Yeah, but not
So that's
disguise self.
concentration for 10 minutes. But
Oh,
disguise self,
disguise self.
I
Sorry, I
think
think it's
just,
a detect magic. I was.
disguise self just lasts for an hour.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I want
bloody
to speak with animals so I can understand.
Speaking
what
of
this dog-
animals, isn't concentration looking at the rules?
No.
No, it isn't. No.
No. That's 10 minutes though. Because I've seen that dog there, so I'm gonna kick that off as well. Oh, I mean that's gonna take up to. No, I'm not gonna cast that one yet because I don't know what spell slots I might need. So I'm gonna keep that off at the moment. So yeah, I've come in, handed him over a loiterer, and grassed up the 2 outside. Hi, this is me.
He will shout away to you, not very angrily, be like, "Yep, I'll reprimand them later for that." Blah blah blah. Get back to your rounds. You off you go. Send you on your way.
I would like to immediately start following one of the patterns I'd memorized from the guards earlier.
Cool. So, I mean, at this precise moment in time, you are pretty much free just to walk around wherever you want. I'm just going to pop you here for now, because that's the only route off of this area. There's no doors off of the main point. It's down the corridor and then off the various splits and sides. As you are walking, you will notice that like all of the exhibit rooms are barred off as well, or gated, same way the front door was.
Are the scrying sorry.
Go on.
I say, are the scrying eyes still following the same path they did from what I observed earlier, or are they on a different nighttime rotation?
They appear to just be following the same route that they always did.
Beautiful.
Is Angela back now? Did I hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just to catch you up, I'm not sure where you were up to.
Not very far, sorry.
No, you're all right.
Never
So
apologise.
Craig got found hiding under the table, knocked out a guard, hidden behind a couch. Everybody else has walked around the building, let themselves into the building, were immediately discovered upon doing so because they let themselves into a guarded room very noisily. As a result, Imril has pretended, because she's disguised as a guard, that she found Galbatorix loitering around outside looking dodgy. So he's been clapped in irons and led upstairs into a cell and locked out of the way. At the minute, you and Lyrindel are still outside. The door in front of you is now unlocked but not open, because I imagine it will have been closed behind them. It's not locked. Nobody's put the shutter back down. So the door
Where were the
is.
guards that fell asleep? Have they been escorted off
They,
to?
they took Galbatorix off upstairs to prison. So they've taken him up there, and they'll probably be sat guarding him now in the jaily area. Beyond, you were wanting to walk around annoyingly, tapping your drumstick on everything because you're getting impatient trying to figure stuff out. Do you want to leave the room that you're in and figure something out, or have a look around? Are you wanting to stealth about?
Well, you just said that they tried to enter loudly. Did I hear that? Did I hear some sort of ruckus?
I mean, you're on the other side of a museum. Probably not.
It's not echoey.
I mean, there's been a slight echo, but I mean, how big's the museum in general terms? I mean, I know obviously the map looks like it's a certain size, but I mean that doesn't necessarily tell us anything about the actual size.
I mean, I know they're there. I know they're in the area.
You know that they are present at the museum. So I don't know whether you would have heard it necessarily. You might have heard the shutter rattle, but that'll be probably about it. So it's up to you if you want to leave this room, but it is quite dark.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've got no dark vision. So I'm either stumbling around in the dark or lighting a torch.
And it is entirely up to you what you would choose to do in that situation. You decide what you want to do. I'll come back to you in just a minute. Lyrindel and Elvira, what are you wanting to do from outside?
I wanted to know, but it's a bit much, but eventually, would it be possible? Is there any guards on the back door?
We like the back door.
No, they went in through the back door. The guards there were asleep, got woken up when they opened the back door, and have taken Galbatorix upstairs. So currently the back door is unguarded and not barricaded.
Right, so because what I was thinking is my overall plan, if you don't mind me telling you the overall thing, I was hoping I could go in, get Cat, whatever Cat's character's called, who is already disguised as a guard. I could have used my changeling ability to look and sound like one of the guards that was outside the back. And then I was hoping I could try and convince Cat's what's your character called? Imrel. I was hoping I could try and convince Imrel to come round the front and tell the two guards at the front that boss's orders, switching it up, we're on front duty now. And then we can try and have a look down that little cellar door that's around the front where we started.
So Imril is not disguised like one of the guards that already existed. She's just basically wearing guard clothes and looks like a generic white person, so that she fits in with the rest of the guards. So she wouldn't be stationed on a specific door, and the guards inside don't really care. They don't get paid enough to take note of everyone's space.
In that case, I'm going to make myself look like one of the guards that was at the door anyway. And sound like, just so that I can walk through a bit easier. If I see any of the party members, I will tell them it's me, and telepathically, because I get the joy of doing that. I'll let them know that it is me, so I'm not keeping it secret from them. And then I'm going to go try and find everybody and like maybe catch up with the others.
Right. With you changing how you look as a changeling, does it change your clothes as well, or are you just wearing your own stuff?
Ah, that's a good point, actually. I'm wrong character. Let me see. I'm thinking because my other character does the whole lot. Let me just see what this one does. It changes my appearance. It changes my voice. Coverage and hair color, sex. You can adjust your height, weight, make yourself appear as another race. Your clothing and equipment aren't changed, so no, that won't work then, because my clothing's not changed unless there's any guard that Lyrindel wants to try and knock out.
I mean,
and I can take the clothes off them. Otherwise, that won't work.
Lyrindel can try.
You would need to either go straight through the door and head for the guy opposite, or go round the front of the building and get the two on the front door, because there are no other guards outside currently.
Right. Well, I'm going to mention to Leondell. Do you think you could take? Do you think you could take one of these out? I'm going to do it telepathically because obviously he's used to how I speak. So I'll do it telepathically to him. But do you think you can take one of them out so I can steal the clothes?
I mean, I could try.
And then that'll be it for this turn. I'll hold my turn until after Leondell, if that's okay.
Yeah, we're not in any sort of specific turn order. It's just sort of people. I'm just sort of jumping between people as and when. I'm just like.
It's either that or I just make myself sound like one of the guards, like one of the. I'm sure throughout the day we'll have seen one of the important people or one of the guards themselves. And we were told that they speak telepathically to each other anyway about the alarms. So we could always speak telepathically to them just in that voice without them knowing it's me. Just saying, important persons arrived, big inspection coming up today. Please be on alert for, and kind of like describe my person and Leondell's person. Dressed to look like commoners walking through the place, but they're secretly inspecting. We need to make this place look good for them. They should be here any minute. Just something to try and get us to be able to walk through a bit easier.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. It would just be, I suppose, from the guard's perspective, a bit strange for this inspection to be happening at like midnight when the whole place is locked down and everybody's on, guard duty.
It's inspection of the goods. I don't know. Never mind. I'll just see if Leondell can knock anybody out.
Yep, I'm happy to do that.
I'll try to.
FBI, open up.
So you're just going to charge to the door and fight these guys?
Yeah, I'm also. Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. Is he going through on his own, or are you going in to help him?
I will help him. I'm not really. We've got all our weapons and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah. You're fully equipped with everything that you would normally have on you.
Yeah,
you're probably trying to break into the museum in the middle of the night.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to leave money on. I will help him.
I can't open the door.
Oh, do I actually need to open it for you to walk through it?
Yeah.
FBI,
open up.
There you go. You can walk. You should be able to walk through it now. Cool. Right. We will. If you two want to roll some initiative, I'm just going to go over to Beyond for a bit because he's been sort of standing around. I have lit a torch on your token, so you should now have vision.
I can.
Thank you.
See, thank you.
Cool. Where do you want to go?
I was aware of where we're aiming to steal something from downstairs. I'm aware of where I think that is. So that would.
Everybody but Craig. It's weird.
Can you not hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I was muted.
So, presuming that everyone can make it inside, I have no idea what everyone else's plan is. No one's said any more to me. So, go for the objective.
I mean, yeah.
If I am walking around, can I be walking to the route so almost that I can catch up and see Beyond as well?
Yep. Beyond, when you get to that crossing, you will notice that there is a dog further up the corridor.
Yep.
And a guard just down the other way.
Yep. I just noticed them.
Yep. And then you see another guard walk up behind the dog.
And I'm just going to look at you and go.
So it's either a really friendly guard. I don't think anybody's told you that Imril was going to disguise herself as a guard.
Nope.
So I don't think that would realistically mean anything to you necessarily, unless Imril can roll performance to see how Imril she can wave, and see if you figure it out.
I want to drop
Like
a
the-
wink as well.
I think that's reasonable enough. That yeah, you kind of it seems familiar at the very least.
Can
You're not
I-
sure why. It seems like a very familiar wave.
For
It's a
anyone that
really awkward wave.
no, for anyone
Yeah.
that gets a reference, as Evie and I have been watching Buffy, Vampire Willow, when she's pretending to be the vampire and walks in, and she's like, hi.
Yeah.
I'm so evil, and then does a little wave.
So what you got to do? You got to stealthily
I
try and
mean,
do anything.
I've got a torch lit, so presumably,
Oh, they will see you coming, presumably. Yeah. So, but I mean, I will say that for reasons to make it so that you've got some way out of it without immediately being accosted, they're walking the opposite way to you, so they haven't quite noticed as of yet that you're behind them.
okay. Well, I've seen someone waving at me in an almost familiar, not friendly way, so head towards them.
Cool. The dog will then hear you coming and will turn around and immediately start growling at you.
I'll growl back at it.
You could roll the intimidation, I guess.
Yeah.
Scare a dog. The dog is not afraid of you.
There's
I'm
a
just
mean
rolling
dog.
for the guard that Imril and Elvira, not Imril, Lirindel and Elvira are dealing with.
I don't like my initiative roll.
Everybody starts with inspiration if you want to redo it.
Yes, I'd like to redo it straight off the bat. Because otherwise it means it's going last. That's
Oh.
better.
Good, I just have to add a 1 to it.
Okay.
No, that's what I mean, because you rolled a 5 before. So, yeah, I don't have to completely rewrite it. I just need to put a 1 in front of it.
Yeah.
You roll 20's thinking about you, Graham.
Yay. And then I'm just going to roll the dog.
Dog?
The dog. Yeah, I mean, you growled at it.
I was like, come at me, dog.
Okay, right. I've rolled both dogs separately. And then, I mean,
Does that mean I need initiative?
if you're going to try and fight the dog, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to let it just bite me or hit me.
I mean, I could try speak with animals and see if I can command the dog to stop. Or
You can try that.
Or do you want to fight a dog?
I'll kill a dog.
I mean, you're going to get cancelled for fighting.
Ooh. Hey, it's still higher than the dog got. It's still higher than that dog got. Cool. Right. In terms of initiative, then, I am going
it's not an 8
to.
because I'm not using my war cry, so it's hang on, is that a +4? So it's only a 3. Only a 4.
Actually, is
Oh,
this?
so you got a nat 1, which was actually a 4, not an 8. Cool. Right.
Is this?
Uh,
Is that a guard there?
Yes, that is a guard there as well, but
Oh, I
he's
know there's a
currently
guard
going
there
the
now.
other way.
I kind of want to try and get the dog to stand down. Otherwise, this is just going to escalate into a bigger fight, and then
Funny.
I won't be seen fighting, and I won't be able to maintain my cover. Yeah. Do you want me to roll into initiative as well? Just for
Yeah.
ordering? 10.
Galbatorix having the time of his life, sat upstairs in jail.
He can't even hear
Has
me.
anyone else seen Derry Girls? Has anyone else seen Derry Girls? No.
No.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. Well, but
You know the uncle who's really, really boring? Is it
Yeah.
Brain or something like that? That's what I imagine Galbatorix is doing to the two guards upstairs. He's just talking to them for like ages, just really, really mind-numbingly boring stuff. Trying to get them to fall asleep again.
I mean, they probably will just at some point go to sleep of their own accord because they are the world's most useless guards. Which, if I remember correctly, were named Neeps and Ties.
That is.
Fucking hell.
That's racist.
I have learnt my lesson.
Right, cool. Let's just deal with this for now. So, up first, we have the ones that Lyrindel and Elvira encountered. The guard and the dog are going to go first. So the guard's going to come for you. Oop, and just immediately sit on your face, yeah. And the dog is going to come round here. Don't worry, they're not particularly strong.
I'm not really strong either, so it's fine.
And the guard is going to make a two-handed longsword attack at you. I'm guessing a 7 doesn't hit.
It doesn't.
No. So that'll be a miss. And then the dog will bite Elvira. And a natural 1 definitely won't hit.
Nope.
Cool. So that's them doing absolutely sod all. Elvira is first to go out of the party members. So the dog just tried to bite you.
Because the dog got a natural 1, can we just say that as he went to bite me, I put my hand out on its head and just stopped it from biting me?
It's like, no, bad dog. I like back its muzzle. Just, no. Yeah, sure. Works fine for me.
Right, Elvira would like to cast a little spell on the human, not the dog.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast. Is it gone? Path to the Grave.
So you're using your channel divinity to mark another creature's life force, but as an action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet, cursing it until the end of your next turn. Next time it's hit by an ally, the creature has vulnerability to all damage, and then the curse ends. Cool. So he takes double damage from the next attack that hits him before the end of your next turn. That's
Yeah,
fine.
so that's it for me, because that's my action done, and I don't really have much for a bonus action. So that's all I'm going to do on that one, but I think it was worth it. You better hit.
Cool. Lyrindel's up next.
And as a bonus action, he's going to activate. He's going to start blade singing.
Cool. I don't think at this point anybody has seen that, have they?
Nope, and no one will believe Elvira if she says it.
So it's like you saved it for when the majority of the party aren't there to see it happen.
Yes.
What kind of song is it?
Ooh.
Angelic.
No, it's
Nice.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be.
no.
And I would walk 500 miles.
I would flash 500.
Fuck the noise! I'm hitting him with my rapier.
Oh, that is funny
And I'm
though,
using
Ali.
my
Come on.
inspiration to hit
No,
him
you
with
with me.
Oh, God. If I could give Graham inspiration, I would do for that.
A 16 will hit.
fucking 22.
And that is 22 damage. Ooh, so close. So close.
Can I take the one, please?
That was the most damage you could have done, and it wouldn't have been quite enough to one hit him. That is literally max damage for you at 8+3. So yeah, no, that was as much damage as you could possibly do, and it was just not quite enough. So he is still alive. Imril is next.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals
Mhm.
and attempt to command the dog to stand down.
Oh.
Okie dokie. You will roll me persuasion, please.
I mean, it's not gonna go well.
Dog says no.
Sit. Does the dog say anything else as it's barking? Has its barking and attack gone to
It
like
can speak
words?
with you, so the dog will turn to you and go, "Fuck off," because the dog's Scottish too.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it a
hear that?
Scotty dog?
Open the door, for I am a bogus girlsman with fake ID. Oh my god, I've missed an opportunity.
Yeah, so the dog says no. Anything else, Theo?
Um, no, I'm very aware of this other guard though. What's this guy doing over here?
Currently nothing, because as of yet, not a lot has happened.
Hmm.
The dog has spotted somebody and gone, "Arr," but that's about it. So I think once he hears the dog start going and attacking in a second, then he'll probably notice there's something going on.
Okay, well, that was my action. I think as a speaking action, I'm going to do a stage whisper so that the other guard doesn't hear me, but Beon does, and just go, Beon, it's me.
D-O-double-G.
I mean, I'm not saying who me is, but I'm
Hi,
assuming.
me.
I think he'll figure out who me is from that, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's me done.
Oh, it's the dog's turn, and he is going to rush Beyond, so he will be leaving proximity with you. Up to you if you want to try and knock it out when it runs away, or kill it. Would Imril do that as an animal lover?
So would I let him?
Would you take an opportunity attack as it runs
Oh,
away
yeah.
from you to attack
Yeah, if
Beyond?
it's not listening, then I will do.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah.
Can I go non-lethal though?
Yeah.
So I'm going to non-lethal short sword. Can I like pummel hit it instead, or is that going to give me a shitter attack?
Same difference. You're just making an automated attack, so you whack it with the hilt. Yeah.
I mean, shit me.
I mean, that'll hit.
Oh, hang on. Did I have? That's not. I'm not archering it.
It doesn't matter. It's the dog. It's not wearing plate mail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll call it bludgeoning damage rather than piercing, but it makes no difference. Yeah, you knock it out cold.
Cool.
Oh.
And then I'm just going to say, I said sit.
Goodbye.
And I'll assume that happens fairly quietly.
Yes.
It just starts to sort of trot off, and you kind of go, and go. There'll be a little yell, but nothing audible, nothing loud enough to make too much of a difference.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Then can we go and I want to go and work out with Beyond and hide the dog body with the other body. Stack the bodies in the cellar and leave quietly one at a time. No, stack the bodies all in one place.
Do you like my uniform?
Dog doesn't wear a uniform.
Oh no, I don't think I could pretend to be a dog.
No.
Cool. I mean, that guy is going this way, so I'm going to give the guards a bit of movement now. So everyone that is in the building is going to start moving various ways.
You want me to take this dog to the... Because I snowed one guard.
Hide it.
Should we hide it? Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Hide it with the other one.
Is that everybody? No, not one.
God, these guards are really easy to find. They keep humming as they're going along.
It's great.
I mean,
Isn't
look,
it?
I think you would, wouldn't you, if you were
Yeah.
a guard on the night shift? You've got to do something to entertain yourself. Cool. That is a bit of guard movement. Back to the top. We've got guard and dog again up there. So, longsword attack again. Lyrindale. Ooh, dirty 20.
Fuck's sake, I've got a bloody 19 AC as well now.
That is 10 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then the dog will try and bite again.
Shh, he's back.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
working.
So that is 5 piercing damage to Elvira. And can you do a DC 11 strength save?
Of course I can.
I can't.
Strength save.
Yeah. Only need an 11 on. Yeah, it doesn't knock you prone with its bite attack. You are fine for now. It's your turn again, Elvira.
I am going to raise up my warhammer with both hands and try and slash down on the doggy.
Cave its head in.
And I'm not going to do that.
No, and I believe you already used your inspiration to reroll your initiative. And I think this is the only character you have that doesn't have lucky.
Yeah.
So with an, you're going to drop that on Lyrandel, or at least raise it out far enough back that you whack him in the head before you come back down the other side, because he is stood immediately behind you. You're accidentally going to clonk him for 8 seemed a bit harsh. We'll say 4 of the bludgeoning damage because you've just clipped him.
I'm sorry.
8 seemed a bit harsh.
I also bonus action healing word Lerendel, please. And
Yeah.
I do maximum healing thanks to one of my other traits. So let me just find which one it is. I hate this laptop when I can't read.
He'd have had 5 HP left if I let her do the full 8. Yeah, so healing word, fuse us. You roll 1 or more dice to restore a hit point for the spell to a creature at 0 hit points.
Oh no, so he's not at 0, so that wouldn't work.
Not
So
yet.
I'll just do a normal.
Knock him out first and then do it.
I'm level 4, guys. Of course I'm squishy.
I'll just do a normal healing word then, so it's only going to be level 1. So it's going to be 8, so you get the 8 back that I've just done extra to you.
Woo! Get it straight back.
It's as if I
Yeah,
never
so
did.
it's 8 healing back.
So I've just been bonked in the head and I feel greater than I ever did.
Yeah, so somehow, after having been hit, I mean, you did just take 10, and then you took another 4. So you took 14, you've got 8 back. So you are still down 6 from...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's all right, you've got 17 more I can play with. That's fine. Lyrandel is up next.
What damage did I take? Sorry.
You took 5 piercing damage.
Perfect, thank you.
I'm a rapier.
No, will not hit.
Do I have inspiration? Does inspiration stack with you?
Yes.
Then I'll use my inspiration for the joke to hit him again. Oh, fuck no, I'm not.
No, you will not.
No, I will not. Computer said no.
Yeah, it did. Oh,
That's me.
Given that currently Beon and Imril are not engaged with a guard or anything, they're finding an unconscious dog behind a couch with an unconscious guard is the plan. We'll go to Calvatorix in jail. So you're just sat, presumably on a bench, shackled. 2 guards sort of sat moaning about how it's not fair that they got A, woken up from their nap, and B, stuck on guard duty upstairs, and C, that they're now going to be in trouble when they come back down because they got caught sleeping on the job.
Can I offer them? So I hear them moaning, and I was perhaps I can help. We have a friend you may know as Esmeralda. We could get you work doing protection for her. Pay more than this maybe. All you'll have to do is let me out.
Why would we want to do that? That sounds like it'd be more work than this. We were asleep not 20 minutes ago. If it wasn't for you coming around out back, we'd still be asleep now.
But you're gonna get into trouble. So I imagine no more sleeping. This is better to job. No. Esmeralda, you will work in the bar.
It's not a bad idea. This is a really boring job. We can't just let you go.
Tell them I beat you.
But that won't make sense if we're all healthy.
I will in my hand cast a little firebolt, just a little cantrip, and just fire it towards the bars, and just I can make it look realistic, but I won't kill you, just bruise and scorch, but we will heal you after.
I don't really like the idea of you setting us on fire. Have you ever seen the episode of How I Met Your Mother where Barney and Ted don't get into a fight, and then so that they can pretend they got into a fight, they put themselves in the face?
Yes.
They're both going to take a swing at each other and knock themselves out. And their attempt is to pretend knock themselves out so you can escape. But because they are the two thickest people in the world, they actually knock themselves out, and you're still in jail.
I cast prestidigitation to create a little pick in my hand, a little thieves' tool in my hand, a little trinket. So a thieves' tool to try and pick the lock of this little jail. Because if this is a jail where they're sat there, I'm guessing it's not a magical lock. It's just
it's just a key lock. Yeah.
So I'll just do that and just try to lock pick my way out while they're either pretending to be unconscious or are unconscious.
I know they fully have thought about your offer. Your offer was convincing enough to them, and they are the thickest people on the planet, and they have simultaneously knocked each other out and left you unguarded for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, I'll prestidigitation a lock pick and try and pick the lock.
I'd imagine you could just prestidigitation the lock open.
I mean, if I can. I
don't think you can create thieves' tools with it. Like it changes how things taste and smell and stuff. But
you can create a small trinket, which I'm guessing a tiny little pick, like a little metal thing, like 3 inches long.
Yeah, like a hair clip. Yeah,
like a hair clip or something to try and pick the lock.
Do you have proficiency with thieves' tools or anything like that?
Oh no.
Disadvantaged sleight of hand then to try and pick a lock.
I don't know if he was letting you just digitation the lock open.
But that sort of made more sense to me that you'd just kind of go. But he wanted to use a pick. I'll say that's good enough. Yeah, it's a simple key lock.
I will then slowly making my way down the path. Which do I want to be looking for anything?
You're currently upstairs.
And the other guys are so I'm guessing the wizard guy's up here somewhere in his quarters asleep.
That would be a logical assumption.
So I might try and just sneak around and find his room and have a quick sneak around, see if I can see of anything that might be helpful for us.
Kill him in his sleep.
What the fuck?
Who said that?
So I will
check the guards' pockets.
What would you like to do upstairs? Just have a nosy around.
While I'm upstairs, and where I'm guessing there was no alarms or anything because no one should be up here, I'm guessing it's risk-free. So apart from if I bump into anyone, but I'm just gonna sneak around and just see if I can find anything
One would think
useful.
it would be reasonably risk-free, yeah.
Any information about the vault? If I go into his room, just see if there's any information about opening the vault, or if there's any clues of the vault in his room. Sneakily going around.
Yeah, that's fine. So just a quick description of what the upstairs would look like. When you come out of the jail area, you'd walk into what would probably be like the staff locker room thing where the guards had changed before and after shift. So there's like, several lockers and various personal items and stuff lying around. If you're coming out of there, going further along, there's a locked room on your left, a locked room on your right, a locked room in front of you, and then a sitting room to the other side with another staircase leading further up into the building off of the sitting room.
I'll go with the open door. Makes sense for me. I'm not a thief, so I'm just going to head up.
Yeah, cool. So it's just a standard sitting room, a couple of plush couches, lots of nice heavy drapes, lovely, like expensive furniture, bottles of stuff lying around and stuff. Just general, like lavish rich person's lounge sort of thing. As you get to the top of the stairs, if you're going upstairs, you will come into what is his bedroom. So big four-poster bed, wizard asleep on the middle of it. Couple of bookcases, wardrobes, and so on and so on around the room. Standard bedroom sort of area.
Very sneakily looking around and searching, but if you want to move to everyone else whilst that's
Yeah,
happening.
we'll have a quick jump to the others. Go back to that for now. So Bion and Imril were hiding an unconscious dog behind a couch. I'll say you've successfully done that. Where are you going from there?
Just for a bit of a catch up and a wander, I think.
Oh, sorry, that's me. Didn't mean to do that.
Which way are you wandering?
Has Beyond been wandering around this area?
Beyond's literally stepped out this door, turned a corner, met you and a dog.
Come back to the room he was in before.
Yep.
I do assume that Galbatorix took all his hempen pillowcases with him. Because have we?
Yeah, he had the pillowcases with him. Yeah.
Yeah. Have we encountered any of the scrying eyes yet?
Not as of yet.
Not as of yet, because would I be aware of the route they're on, but maybe would I be aware of the schedule? Am I that good at keeping time in my head? Probably not.
What would that be? You're remembering, so we'll call it history. It's not really history, but there isn't a role for remembrance.
I do all like hunting and stuff, but
Yeah, you will remember, and you are fairly certain that there is one due on this corridor to the left of Beyond within the next few minutes.
Okay, well, getting a 20 on that, Imril is drawing on her experience of like hunting by following the signs of the sun and that kind of thing, and being aware of her internal clock as it relates to other stuff.
Yeah, you think it'll be about there, and it'll be turning the corner momentarily, so it's probably a good idea to make a move.
I'm going to whisper that to Beyond and suggest we make a move further up to keep out of the way of it.
Okay, if you think you know where they are, where's everyone else?
Well, I'm not sure. I think Lyrindel and Elvira were coming in the back door behind me. Galbatorix, I kind of gave him up so that they took him off to jail. So hopefully he's been able to break out and is doing some infiltrating elsewhere. Or not. But I got in the building, so that worked out okay.
It only took you an extra 10 hours.
I know, right? It's great. We had a great plan, and it's going good so far. What have you done? You've hided under a table and knocked someone unconscious. Good 10
Yeah,
hours for you as well. Yeah,
I was waiting for you guys.
cool. Then we're all doing great. Um, Now, there were some stairs up this way, which I'm guessing is up, but we can't go down to view that magic door because the scrying eye is there. So maybe if we just circle around and see if we can sneak behind it. So I'm assuming if we go along this way, ooh, there's guards that way. Yeah. So I'm gonna try leading beyond stealthily along the corridor to try and, if the scrying eye is coming across the bottom, I want to kind of go around the block so that we can go behind it, let it carry on so we can investigate the magic door at the bottom, if that makes any sense.
I'd love to, but I can only go as far as this end of the corridor, and then I'm stuck.
Oh, I can.
Oh, it's good. You should be able to get through that.
Come on, Beyond, squeeze through. Squeeze, concentrate. Think small thoughts. You can do
Do you
it.
think
I
this?
may have stretched the door across the top so that it covered the light there.
Do you think these guards will notice my torch?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
And I mean, I would imagine most definitely yes.
I mean, are they carrying a torch?
No one is.
No, they have magically supplied dark vision because, of course, they do.
Yes.
These two just north of you are busy having a chat, so they're not really paying all that much attention.
Cool, sneaky bye-bye then. I haven't recorded how
I
far.
would require a little bit of stealth for walking past the end of the corridor without being spotted. The guy over to the right has gone for a shit to go to the toilet, so he's in the toilet.
Cool.
Oh,
So do you want us to do a stealth?
Yeah, just a stealth with advantage for you because of your memory of stuff, and a regular stealth for be on. Yeah, you don't have disadvantage or anything because of heavy armor, do you? No. On average of 15.5. So yeah, we'll say that's decent enough that you can walk past them too. However, you are walking straight into this guy.
Yeah.
And also this guy.
Who's that
A
guy?
rat.
There's a couple of guards that were coming from the other direction that happen to just be coming the same way that you're going towards.
I mean,
You
we're
would
both.
see them from further back, so you would know that they were coming that way. So it's up to you whether you wait for them to get to there and see where they go.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're loitering a bit further back, presumably at this point, beyond like hiding his torch so that it doesn't get out very much light.
I'll let be on hide. I'm just gonna try and disguise myself in plain sight by doing the rotation, following the path as always, and just be like, all right,
Okay,
in a
before they
Scottish
get to
accent.
that crossing and before this happens, we're going to go back to the top because if this fight isn't over after after this turn, they're obviously going to notice there's a bit of a kerfuffle going on at the top. So back to the scuffle at the top. That's another two. Ooh, you had how many HP left to learn now? 17, wasn't it?
No, I've got 20.
Oh, okay, we'll take 14 off of that
Why?
because you just got nat 20'd by the guard.
How much am I taking off?
14.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Oh, not 20 won't fucking.
It won't make a difference for the nat 20, unfortunately. Nothing I could do about that.
No, that's fine. It's the way it works.
And then the dog is going to bite Elvira again for another 7.
Yeah, fine.
It's another strength save to see whether you're not prone or not for me as well, please. You are indeed not prone. Doesn't make much difference. You just lose half your movement standing back up. It's your turn though, Elvira. Presumably to
I will stand back up and try and swing.
oh, that's one dead dog. Yeah,
Sweet.
they only have 5 HP. Bless them.
I will bonus action cure, bonus action healing word again on Leandril. Let me just press the button. God's sake. Sorry, it's tiny 3.
No, you're all right.
Level 1, that's all I've got for you. An extra 6 points of healing.
I was 6.
Yeah, you get an extra 6 back. It's not much, but it helps.
I'm back to the HP I was before you originally healed me.
Your turn if you want to presumably try and stab this guard and finish him off.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Sorry, can I use my half movement that I've got left to try and start dragging the dog outside?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Go on, carry on.
My turn. Gonna stab him.
Yeah, that'll hit. And I'm guessing you're going to do more than 4 damage with it.
7.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit him that once for double damage and did 22 of 26 HP. So he's been just coasting by on 4 HP since.
Frick. With the rest of my turn, can I drag him outside, please?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll move his body out there. Presumably you'll go with it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Right, I'll say that you managed to get the dog just out the door, and
Right.
presumably you'll close the door behind you
Yeah.
for now, so as not to immediately be seen. Then these guards will reach this crossing and encounter you. Are you just doing sort of like the northern all right nod and just trying to walk past as though nothing's happened?
Yeah, just be cool. Be cool.
Cool. So he's going to go this way. He's going to go this way. Be very confused so as not to see the guy and the dog that were on the desk. So he's going to come over here and start having a sniff around and seeing what he can see. The other guy's heading towards Beyond. So
I'm
Beyond, unless unless Imril wants to stop him before he gets to Beyond.
No. But I'm going to pause so that if he attacks Beyond, I can attack the guard from behind. Or I can do like a surprise attack from behind while he's like, huh? Who's this guy? Stabbing the kidney.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that's fine.
Whoops, I got a bit rogue there. So I want to walk past the guy and just be like, all right. And then walk, turn and smack.
Cool. So are you waiting to see if he does attack Beyond first, or are you just going
I
for
think
it?
I'm just going to go for it.
Cool. That will be...
And Beyond is just like, nice.
We'll call it like a surprise round for combat.
Yeah.
If you want to take a swing, and then I'm not going to bother with initiative. We're just going to...
Yeah.
If he doesn't die after this attack, then he'll have a go. Oh, sorry. You'll have another go. Beyond will have a go. Then he'll get a go because I can't both give an initiative every time you fight one guard.
I'm going to use my Dread Ambusher as well. So
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Because I forgot earlier. That's why I wouldn't.
I mean, why would you not?
Because I
guy's so
don't
screwed.
have any brain cells left.
I mean, this guard is definitely dead if you hit him.
Oh.
12.
Don't think you hit him. Let me just open up the character sheet and find out.
No, if you take the attack action on that turn, you can make an additional weapon attack as part of that action. So I'm going to hit him again as part of my first surprise one. And that was shitter.
Cool. I'm just going to double check what basic guards AC is. I think it's like 15, but oh, no, it's 16. So no, you will not hit him.
No, so that was my surprise attack.
Yeah. I think probably because you completely missed him, you
Whiffed
just
it.
kind of gone, uh, he's going, what are you doing? And he's going to have a go back.
Yeah.
And then Ian will get a chance to jump on him,
Yeah.
provided he wants to. So it's just going to be a one-handed spear because he is wearing his shield. No, that won't hit. 6 ain't going to hit you.
No.
No. So nothing happens there. Does Beyond want to have a go at him from behind, I assume?
Yeah, I'm gonna recklessly ram
Behind.
him.
Reckless ram.
Oh, a little bit reckless.
Yeah.
I mean, the 19 hits anyway, but if
Hits
you
it.
want to see if it's a crit with a reckless.
Oh yeah.
Although, I mean, I think reckless attack is only meant to work on melee weapons, but I'll allow for your horns to count as a melee weapon. 9, not quite enough to kill him, so he is still up. But Imril can have another go at him now if she likes.
Gonna try.
Yeah, it's melee weapons. You're right.
An 11 will not hit. So he's now going to have a go at Beyond because Beyond's just hit him. So that'll be a 16. That won't hit you because I gave you a shield.
I already had a shield. I mean, I haven't used it yet.
Yeah. I gave you one that floats around your head so you can still make two-handed weapon attacks because I'm nice like that.
Yeah.
Are you?
You can't be.
You
does
should you should see my loot list for this place.
Does that mean it's my turn to attack again?
It is, yeah.
Right. So now I'm going to take my rapier out and attack recklessly.
Wait, yeah. I'm not counting the last one as reckless because it wasn't with a weapon, so I'm not going to use advantage to attack you because I'm nice like that. So yeah, rapier, reckless, 22. Yeah, that'll hit, and that will do it in like convincingly because he only had 2 HP left. And you didn't non-lethal, so that's 1 dead guard, I'm assuming.
Yeah, dead.
He's dead now, so all intents and purposes, the gloves are off and folk are just about to start. Bodies are dropping. Cool.
Can I loot his corpse?
Can you search his corpse?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, sure. This guard, similar to the other guard, another little metal stick. His standard spear, shield, chainmail, a couple of gold.
Couple of golds. Come on.
It must have been wage day. They're all carrying a little bit of money.
Emmy, have you got one of these sticks? Have you seen one of these before?
No, but I do like sticks, so I would like a
Hand
stick.
over the
please.
metal rod.
I have a stick now.
Cool. You both have a little metal rod each. That is
Yes.
fine. We're going to quickly jump back to Galbatorix because he is currently upstairs by himself,
He is so lonely.
creeping around.
And investigating, checking and looking,
Creeping
searching.
around and investigating. Cool. I require a stealth roll for creepings.
Most nothing roll ever.
I am going to check that against whatever his passive perception is.
He is asleep, so
Yeah, so it's just whether or not he hears you in his sleep. So obviously he's not looking, so he's not perceiving. Just does he hear you whilst he's sleeping? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd hear if there was a big dragon man creeping around my bedroom in the middle of the night.
you never have.
I wouldn't.
Only just because he has an 11 in his
Ooh.
passive perception. If he'd have got a 12, he wouldn't have seen you, or heard you, rather. He's not going to wake up yet, but he is going to start stirring. Because he's heard something enough to disturb his sleep, but not enough to quite wake him up.
Kill him.
You can take this opportunity to have a little route around. I'll say because you were creeping and we're a little bit on the noisier side, but maybe a bit noisier than you expected. You can't quite look everywhere.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to look at? Do you want to look at a bookshelf? Do you want to go for his treasure chest that he's got at the foot of his bed? I say treasure chest, you're like footlocker chest type thing at the foot of his bed.
If he has like a desk or anything in his room, I want to search his desk. Any plans, any information, any notes.
Yep, there will be a desk in the corner of the room. When you get to the desk, you will find that it is locked.
I'll prestidigitation another little pin in my hand and just try to lock this. Pick like this if I can. At disadvantage
Yep,
stealth again.
disadvantaged sleight of hand for lock picking.
So, okay, I'm feeling confident about this. Oh, a 9.
No, not enough to get it open on this attempt, I am afraid. Are you wanting to try again? If so, I require another stealth. This time at disadvantage because he has been disturbed slightly.
So yes. But I'm gonna cast prestidigitation, because I can have 3 things going at once. And I'm going to make like a sort of faint musical notes at him, but like a lullaby type music using prestidigitation, which it does say you can create faint musical notes. So just like over him, just like a very soothing lullaby type noise, just to hopefully stop him.
As a prolific despiser of music, how many lullabies does Galbatorix know, and how good would he be at replicating them? I wonder.
He's heard them.
That feels like a disadvantaged performance to try and prestidigitate a convincing lullaby from someone who famously hates all music and thinks it's a waste of time and effort.
He does. He hates it, but I mean, you might hate a type of food, but you can still learn to cook that food for other people. Why would it? Wouldn't be disadvantaged, surely, just because he dislikes it. He's still heard plenty of lullabies.
I can't make a very good blue cheese sauce because I refuse to taste it because blue cheese is disgusting.
Well, then you.
So I would have disadvantage on somebody asking me to make blue cheese sauce.
I haven't used my inspiration yet for the session, so I'll use it now for a 9.
That's a 9. Okay, so it isn't get down with the sickness that starts playing above his head.
No.
It's not the best lullaby anybody's ever heard. I don't know that with a 9 it'd be enough to make much of a difference. It's not going to wake him up because it's that terribly bad. I just don't think it's going to make him sleep any sounder.
And then, if I'm allowed, just another quick try and open the thingy with another disadvantage sleight of hand check.
Yep, I just need you to see how stealthy you are whilst doing it, because obviously, as I said, he's still not sleeping quite so soundly. Not particularly stealthy, and still don't open it.
It's a 4 for stealth and a 9 for sleight of hand.
I will say he is now sort of on the brink of waking up. I think one more mistake and he is going to be fully awake.
Cool. So before I leave my turn, I'm going to walk closer to the bed and pull out one of the many sacks I purchased, and then I will let you move back to the other people.
Absolutely fine. Going back downstairs. Where did we leave off? Elvira and Lyrandella outside. Are you wanting to try making your way back indoors?
Yeah, after I've put on the guard's outfit and I've made myself look and sound like he did.
Cool. So you're disguised as a guard.
Yeah, so I'm fully disguised as a guard now.
Okay, Lyrandella's not.
The outfit.
So Elvira's going to go in dressed as a guard, I assume.
Yeah.
What's Lyrandella gonna do? you want to get yourself arrested with Calvatorix and
You can be my
get taken up upstairs?
I can be her prisoner, but in like Superman style, where I'm only bound because I choose to be.
That's what we let him believe.
Cool. And are you going to take him off upstairs to jail, and then the three of you are off upstairs, or are you going to wander off into the?
I'm gonna head towards the upstairs bit, but only really go upstairs if I see a guard. So if I see somebody else coming, then I'm gonna make out that I've caught him and I'm taking him up to jail. But if I don't see anybody else, I'm just gonna go through, like holding on to him as if he is a prisoner, but we'll just switch directions if we see somebody else.
Okay, cool. So when you walk into the room, there is a guard here that's come from inside because he noticed that the guy that was stood here on guard is no longer there, and he will stop you and say, "What were you doing outside? Because you now look like that guard," and he expected you to be on the desk. So he'll ask you what you were doing inside and where you'd gone.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry for this. I'll turn around to him and say, this train was trying to make a run for it. I was just grabbing him to bring him up to the jail cells. I'm sorry.
Bravo, bravo.
That explains where are you in? Where's your dig?
The dig went out chasing after them as well. He should be back any minute. The wee prick tried to hit him.
He tried to hit the dig.
He did, aye.
He's going to walk over to you, Ali, and he's going to slap you in the face. Not going to do any damage. He's just going to slap you in the face.
Oh, do I cast Shadow Blade and throw it at him?
No, you don't.
I roll well.
So I'll ask the other guy if he'll take over here while I take this one upstairs.
Cool. Do you know which way upstairs is? Have you seen the map?
She did see the map in the inn. We were showing.
Yes, true. Yeah, true. She was part of that. Yeah, so you'll know then that you two need to head down here and then go left and up if you were to go upstairs.
Yeah.
But if you're not planning on going upstairs, I'll say the two of you head down there to that cross section in the middle, at which point you will run very conveniently into Imril and Beyond.
Sweet. And then I will let them know that it is me. Am I just moving to that little section?
Yeah, just the cross in the middle, just there.
Yeah. Sweet, and then if you pop in with me, you can see so much more than I can, Ali. It's not fair.
I can see in the dark.
Well, now that Beyond's with you as well, because I've moved him, you should be able to see a bit more because he's got a torch.
Yeah.
I think to start with, as soon as I see Elvira walk towards, I'm all ready to be like, all right, and stuff. But then I see Lyrindale just like, oh, hi, it's me. Because otherwise,
And me.
it's me.
What took you guys so long? Where have you been?
A bit of fun with a man and a dog.
Why'd you say this?
You will observably notice that Lyrindale looks quite worse for wear.
I will, if you allow it, I will cast a Cure Wounds on Lyrindale.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want out of combat. If you want to keep earning your spell slots, that's absolutely fine by me.
Yeah, I do. I don't really use them for anything else, so I will just do a level 2 Cure Wounds on him.
I think if it's okay with everyone else, as we've reached this point in the combat, I might have to nip off because I am feeling quite ropey and my voice is on its last legs again. Feel free to carry on if you do, but I am...
Sorry, I just thought you was doing a Scottish accent, so...
Oh, no. No, I really shouldn't even have tried.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If you need to get going, Kat, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to briefly nip back to Scott and then we'll wrap up.
I will take all the 14. It's a shame we can't roll it 3 into someone else.
I know, right?
I'm just going to be stood over him, and if he wakes up and starts stirring, I'm going to put the sack over his head and tie it so he can't see anything.
I mean, if you're stood above him, waiting ready with a sack for him to wake up, inevitably he will end up waking up because morning will come. So you've got to just bag him now and try and take him out of the picture.
Yeah.
Or
If he's stirring and I think he's going to wake up, I'm going to put the sack over his head so he can't see anything. We know he's a wizard, but normally you need to see the target before you can cast a spell at things. So he can't see me with a sack on his head.
generally speaking, you do need to see, yes.
And then I think we might have some really awkward wrestle on the bed as I try to tie him up.
I mean, there's definitely going to be some sort of contest of something to figure out. I'm just going to have a quick look at the spell list and see what he's got.
Two weak people having a wrestling match is going to be really, really pathetic.
Let me have a look at his character sheet. See his stats. I mean, he also has a 9 in strength, so it's going to go so well.
Yeah, it's going to be like one of them fights you see, you know, like instead of throwing punches, we're just trying to get each other in a headlock. That's the sort of fight it's going to be.
I was really, really hoping that he'd have shocking grasp. He'd just go, oi. Let's see. What would he do? Like, he's just woken up, shocked and afraid because he's got a bag on his head. He probably thinks he's being abducted or something. He's not going to pop off one of his biggest spells, I don't think. And blinded or not, you can still make a ranged spell attack.
Blinded is just disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I would think, because he's blinded, so it'd just be a disadvantaged thing. But I mean, also disadvantaged because it'd be close range.
Double disadvantage? Yes.
I mean, there's stuff he could do, which it'd be really funny for him to wake up panicking and just cast Ice Storm above himself. Or it's like immediate cone of cold out of his hand, just straight in front of him. But that seems a bit excessive because it's a 5th level spell.
Wait. Damn, we're like level 4.
Yeah, I know. And it does 8d8 cold damage.
Why does that enemy have that?
I think I could take. I think I could take that.
I mean, if it rolled on average,
What's that,
the average
8d8?
on 88, 40.
It'd kill me twice.
I could take 40 damage. Well, I could take 40. I could take 40 cold damage.
Yeah, because you're cold, and you're resistant to cold, right?
Cold and fire.
Yeah, which are the 2 elements he can use. Do you know what? I think I think he would be too panicky, having just woken up with a sack on his head, to even think about magic. So I think he'd just go for his dagger that sits at his belt and try and wildly slash at whatever's put a bag on his head.
Might not be able to take too many dagger attacks, but if it was a level 5 ice attack, I'm okay.
I didn't mean to roll that twice. It was disadvantaged, so it was a 20. It was a 19. I'm assuming your AC is lower than a 19.
Nope.
That's a lie.
Nope.
What? Oh, okay. Counter spell.
Oh, gosh darn it!
Have you not got subtle spell?
The only reason he can counterspell it is because he's heard you say shield out loud. He's like, shield, counterspell.
You're on mute.
So I am assuming you can't counterspell my counterspell.
No, we don't have level 3 spell slots, I'm guessing.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. It's almost like that was on purpose for a bit. Cool. So he'll counterspell your shield, and you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Ow!
Presumably, that would be enough for you to drop the bag or let go of the bag, and he will pull it from his head, and then we'll end it there, and we'll start up next session with some initiative for the pair of you.
Perfect. Love that.
Heist, guys. Let's do a heist.
That was great.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
it a lot.
so much heisting got done.